Welcome to the Evolver Post Review with the Invisible Man and Woman, Terrell and CJ, all for real love. Hear these thoughts, EOD, resting in her, and Coach FC, HW.
Oh, sweet Caroline. Bam, bam, bam. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Evolve Review Podcast, episode 57. If you go on Tubi, it's season 2, episode 8. We don't go by that metrics. I'm joined today by a lovely person, EOD 33 Wrestling Hub. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How's everybody doing?
Hear these thoughts. The only defense lawyer other than Coach that will defend what we're going to talk about tonight. How are you, sir?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing great. Can't complain.
And Mr. Terrell, take it away with your soothing voice.
Oh yeah, what's going on, everybody? My name is Terrell, and this is my feet. Wait, sorry. What's going on, everybody? My name is Terrell, and this is my wife, the beautiful werewolf.
Yeah.
Hello, it's CJ Woofy. How y'all doing?
And together we are for real love.
That was good.
Oh my God! She looking at him. I'm about to punch
yeah, and welcome.
I'm about to punch you.
And everybody, I want y'all to welcome to Evolve Post Show number 58. We are here with the crew that do what it do. We got Mr. Invisible. What's going on, Alex?
Nothing much, but the fact that someone's not here. Shout out to Coach FCHW. You're not dead,
Cool.
but boy, we're gonna talk about you tonight.
Oh yeah, Coach. Yeah, Coach. He wasn't able to make it. Mrs. Invisible, aka Cardala, she will be joining soon, hopefully. And we also have Hear These Thoughts, Mr. Hollywood. Would you come back soon? Yeah, man, he was out there hanging out with all them wrestlers. Now he think he better than us. Let me tell you something. Wow. We don't know if that's true or not because he's not gonna tell us unless he shares his thoughts. And then we have the wise man. We have the bad boy right here, EOD himself, the new age outlaw, the oracle, the man that knows the place, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh Lordy, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the
my sexy wife is doing chores, so yeah.
My sexy, beautiful partners in Philly doing things now as well.
Both of our sexy, beautiful partners is out doing things.
Yes.
Constructive
Coach
stuff.
is a sexy man as well, but he's hiding. Yes, exactly.
Coach is sexy. Yeah, Coach is not sharing his sexiness for the viewership of the podcast, man.
Yeah.
All you out there.
God, he's gonna. Okay, we start the show with Coquito Jones just popping around talking about that he's a different type of breed of person. He's not really happy anymore. He used to be happy, but now he's not happy.
Oh yeah.
And he's going after Brooks Jensen. Brooks Jensen's like, look, I'm not doing no coffee puns, bitch. All right, I don't like you. You don't like me, and that's that. Bam, bam, bam. So EOD will go counterclockwise. EOD, what are your thoughts on Coquito Jones promo and Jensen promo before the show starts? Before the bam, 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 all that crap.
I like Cappuccino's promo. It was good. It was basically saying this was going to be his first bull rope match ever. I noticed that he wasn't wearing the dark colors that he's been wearing lately. He's wearing a bright color. And Jensen, I did like his promo. He gives that old school '80s vibe to the promos, which I like. It's like he does that like on purpose. So I like that. And the fact that he said, "Nah, I'm not giving no coffee punch" was crazy. But But yeah, overall, I like the Colt intro. Like I said, they open the show up differently every week now a little bit. Sometimes we get a Colt open, sometimes we get a vignette. So you just never know, and I kind of like that. Switch it up a little bit.
Terrell and TJ.
The opening was pretty cool. It was dope seeing Decaf Jones. He didn't have his caffeine, he didn't have enough caffeine. He was drinking decaf. He wasn't happy. He was upset because a certain person from Alabama, Bama made him upset, man. Took all his caffeination away. All of it. Sexy woman, what you got to say?
Yeah, I like how they started up the show with the two cutting their promos before they match later on. And yeah, it was getting a little here. At least they emptied up the match. Yeah, so that's a good thing I can do. And dancing with the bam.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was sad to, see it, but, Nikita Lyons made me happy, though, with the Big Kakita.
I'll save that button until we get to there. Here are these thoughts. Your thoughts on the both promos.
Yeah, I agree with EOD. I like that. I thought it was pretty cool, especially when Brooks Jensen came out and said there is no coffee puns tonight. There is no running away. He said a whole bunch of other stuff that was trying to intimidate Cappuccino Jones, and yeah, I thought it was fairly decent. I thought it was a good promo on both ends.
He's trying to take my job.
Now,
He's trying to take my job.
It's kind of crazy. He didn't say that, but if he would have, that would have been crazier. Now, before we get to the all that stuff and the Evolve intro, I want to give a shout out to Gianna Capri, aka Valentina Rossi. She is now doing what Red Sauce Rants does for NXT, but for Evolve. Enjoy.
Hello, and welcome to the first ever episode of The Capri Show with your saucy host, Gianna Capri. This is just a little reminder to watch Evolve on Tubi at 8 p.m. tonight. We've got quite the stacked card tonight. First things first, we will be hearing from Wendy Chu, the new Women's Evolve Champion. And she'll be speaking to Timothy Thatcher, our foreman, about who her first title defense will be against. Spoiler alert, it's not me. Not yet. And then we have this saucy lineup, Brooks Jensen and Cappuccino Jones in a bull rope match. Okay, boys, relax. Who's your money on? I think I have to go with my ID family, Cappuccino Jones. We're also going to see Harley Riggins and Cam Hendricks versus Tate Wilder and Luca Crucifino. Gasp. And last, but definitely not least, we will see Callie Armstrong, who is newly called up to NXT, versus Layla Diggs in action. Who's your money on?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So shout out to her. Shout out to Maggie, who has give you a shout out because is asking. Is Maggie, please shout out, please say hi. Hi, Maggie Green. And,
Maggie Green.
His name is
What
Cappuccino.
it do,
Yes, Cappuccino
Maggie?
Jones.
Yes.
Oh, we don't look crazy with the EOD. Okay.
Oh,
Now we get to the
y'all
start of
can
the
still hear
show. Yes, we can still hear you.
Okay, my bad. My power was flickering. So.
I thought freaking the Chennai got your ass. I'm like, we're not doing that again.
It's pouring raining right now, so, okay.
Oh,
Now, that was a little preview. We'll talk about Gianna after this promo. Like the show starts with Wendy Chu coming out. She has a nice little beautiful red white dress. She calls it the Chu Dynasty. She says it's a Champ Chu. She understands that it took a while to get here, and she talked to Thatcher, and she wants to give her first choice on her terms. It's like, I want to pick the first person to fight me. Laney Luck comes out like she just had like 4 Red Bulls and doesn't understand what like momentum. You know, right? He's like, yeah, like Sonic the Hedgehog on crack. And then she jumps into the ring and like, hey, and then she's still not like not stopping until she starts talking. And by the way, for a fun fact of this, which they don't do Evolve facts anymore, this is her first ever promo on Evolve. Not vignette. Promo.
Wow.
Yeah, Harley Riggins saying that she's a jobber. That's not a promo. That was an announcement. Her doing a vignette stuff. That's a vignette. Like this is her first ever. She says, maybe luck's on my side. Thank you for choosing me. And out of nowhere, really out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Walks in. I love this new booker because honestly, it makes sense. Wendy Chu, you've been ducking me because you beat me with a roll up. You didn't even pin me. You just beat me with a roll up. I beat BJ Vasa. I beat Callie. I beat Tyra. I should be the one next in line. So why you duck? And she's like, congratulations on that. But then as Lainey and them are talking, Sloan comes out of nowhere, attacks Lainey. Nikita attacks Wendy. Wendy and Lainey overpower them and possibly a tag team next week. Let's go off that. Here are these thoughts. What are your thoughts on the promo and Nikita's logical? Is she a heel? Question mark.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, Wendy Chu, I'm happy to see her with that championship. It looked amazing. You could tell she's happy. One part I was kind of concerned about is when she leaned over to the crowd to let them touch the title. I was like, way that fans are operating nowadays when it comes to pro wrestling, you probably don't want their hands that close to the chest area.
You're right.
I'm like, he's only a couple inches away, and it's gonna be a problem. But I did like her promo. I did like as well. I love her being champion, and I thought it was cool that Lady Luck got the opportunity, and the fact that Wendy Chu mentioned that she had a run in the Indies for a long time, because they don't really showcase that or talk about Lady Luck in that way, except for, like you said, the vignettes. But Nikita Lyons was right. She had a whole lot of logic behind what she said. Like, it did to me, even as much as I like Lady Luck, I was like, she instantly gets the title shot before Nikita Lyons. That was kind of weird to me, but it made sense when she came out. And then we had the whole thing, like you said, with Sloan and Nikita and Wendy Chu and Lady Luck. It's a very interesting way to keep Lady Luck in the mix, but not yet to go after the title yet. So I think that's what they're doing, and I think that's pretty smart. But as far as Nikita Lyons turning heel, that's pretty interesting. It's really interesting. I don't know where they're going to go with that.
Okay. TJ Wolfie Terrell.
Yeah. The start of the promo was good when you come in there addressing about, getting the contender, first contender for the belt, which is, Lady looks good, cool, but yeah, I do agree it should have been Keita. Yeah, it should have been Keita. Because she would dominate that gauntlet last week, and yeah, they should have gone to her, but I thought it would probably make it a true threat, but since now Sloan came out there, they had alliance with Nikita, this is what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah. Wendy Chu is finally Evolve champion, but this is not the scary Wendy Chu. This is the human Wendy Chu, and it sounds like to me she's a little scared. You know what I'm saying? She got Lainey Luck. She didn't mind going against a little newbie, Lainey Luck. Yeah. As a matter of fact, is that Mickie James and Nick's daughter? Is that Nick Aldis and Mickie James' daughter, bro?
Possibly.
She
do look like Mickie James a little bit.
The resemblance is there.
She do like her a little bit.
Salone and Nikita Lyons might be having an alliance. We don't know. It could be pretty cool to see. It was cool seeing Salone, try to, open up for some little territory, try to get her little moment out there. Yeah. But you better not be ducking Miss Big Cat Kita Wendy Chu. Oh my God. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
EOD.
That falsetto.
All right. Okay. I kind of agree with everybody's saying, but kind of not. Like, yeah, the Lady Luck deserved the championship. Like, look, if I'm the champion, am I going to try to pick somebody that I think can beat me, or am I going to pick somebody that I know I can beat? So, Wendy Chu's logic was okay. It was okay. Like, yeah, she's up there. She was in the gauntlet match, but she's like, man, I can beat Lady Luck. I'm like, it's all right. I'll go ahead and pick her.
For real.
But Nikita did have, and Nikita did have like facts. Like, until she laid it out, like, even though I saw the gauntlet, I didn't realize, I'm like, oh yeah, she beat like all the top women, like beat them and pinned them. And we all know roll-ups are frowned upon in wrestling. So you win with a roll-up, that's not really not really a win, even though it is. So her logic was sound and everything, but it's like, yeah, you beat Tyra May Still, PJ Vasa, and what, a Callie Armstrong? You think I'm gonna go
Yep.
pick you for my first title defense? Nah, that's crazy. That's craziness. But I did like Lady Luck, her promo. It was okay. It wasn't anything to set the world on fire about, but it was good to hear her like really speak. And Sloan, I knew that was coming because remember the gauntlet, Sloan tricked her into pinning her and taking her out the gauntlet. So I figured Sloan was gonna show up at some point. So I don't know if it's an alliance. It's more like, okay, we got two people that we don't like, so that can lead to like a tag team, in my opinion. But overall, everything was good, and like Winnie Chu does deserve to be the champion. And let's see how long she can hold it. I thought she cut a good promo too. So
Samesies for Wendy. I'm happy that she wins it. I have to say it. She's not gonna have a long reign because if you're pushing Nikita, if you're pushing Tyra, if you're pushing Vasa, and a couple other people that are in here. Again, we still got to remember the Uwu girl, Valentina Rossi, the do nothing Veronica Haven woman as well. Like, there's going to be a lot of contenders. And Wendy's a coach. If Thatcher ever became the champion, we would not want Thatcher to have her for 6 months to a year. Let's be real. We would like to have Thatcher. We would like to have Thatcher have like 6 or 7 matches leading up to 6 months. And like, all right, that's it. But not like a whole year for me.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like? Cam Hendricks and Harley Riggins versus Tate Wilder versus Luca Cristofino. Hendricks and Riggins comes out. I do like that they brought back the Saved by the Bell graphics for them. So they're just coming out. And then there's a theme for Evolve. I told EOD this. The theme for this episode of Evolve is pants. I say again, pants. Everybody in this episode who was a guy had pants except for Cam Hendricks. Peter Rosenberg also notes that it's kind of weird that he's the only one around always wearing those tight shorts. I don't like him. Peter Rosenberg said that. But as the match was about to start, these guys are posing. Tate Wilder and Luca Cristofino come out. They beat the crap out of him. They have a good offense. Luca Cristofino does a suicide dive to the outside, and Tate Wilder does like an acai moonsault to Riggins. Then they start the match. And EOD heard me say this. Luca Cristofino, other than the suicide dive and the the little push Tate Wilder into them, he did exactly 3 shoulder checks and a couple other moves, and that's it. This was his re-debut, ladies and gentlemen. And I hate the crap on him. I love Luca Cristofino. He's wearing hammer pants. He was legit wearing freaking hammer pants. I love it. But he was not in the match at all. No, you know what? You know what he couldn't touch? The inside of the ring. Because 90% of the match, he wasn't in the damn match.
I hate that we didn't get an interest from him.
Nothing. He did the Cam Hendricks pose. Nothing.
Yeah. Yep.
I really hate that we get no interest.
We got a run out for Luca. We didn't even get an interest because we can finish. We can finish it.
We can finish. In the end, after Tate Wilder got his ass beat, a la Mike Cunningham before he turned into Max Abrams, he tagged in Luca Cristofino. There was a little confusion. Luca went to the top rope to do something. Harley Riggins rope choked him, and then Cam Hendricks did the light camera action for the 1-2-3. Tate Wilder and Luca Cristofino was in the back. I mean, not in the back, but on the outside in the VIP section, like just wallowing in their own pain. EOD, you said it best on the Evolve Effect on the Wrestling Super and Friendos Network. Talk about this match because they jumped Harley Riggins and Cam first, and as you said it best, and I quote, and you still lost.
Right.
It's like, okay, it started out because they got jumped like a week or 2 ago.
I apologize for
Cam and them come out. Cam and Riggins come out, and they get immediately jumped by Luca Cristofino and Tate Wilder. So why did Tate Wilder take a beat down, an ass whooping for like the majority of the match after that? Luca got tagged in because Cam and them were showboating, which led to the tag. Cristofino came in there and did absolutely nothing. He did a couple moves. They're going to have to re-debut because he didn't even do nothing. I'm like, what was the whole point of this for him not to... I'm thinking he'd go get the hot tag. He caught that super lukewarm tag and did nothing with it.
Lukewarm tag is crazy.
And y'all know
Right.
I like. Well, I don't know about this Luca Crucifino yet, but y'all know I'm a fan of Luca Crucifino, and he's got some moves. But this was a beatdown. This was almost a squash match, and like I said, Luca wouldn't even got in that match if they didn't decide to showboat and end up, I guess, cross-bodying each other like something out of the Three Stooges. But I do think the right team wins. It's weird because I was rooting for Harley and Cam to win anyway, even though I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna be what Tate Wild gets his come up or whatever. It's like wrong, or but yeah. So this match, to me, it was entertaining just watching Cam and Harley like do their thing, and they were diabolical. They were dastardly, but they didn't cheat. They did not cheat. They actually beat that man clean, and Luca Crucifino
Sort of
on tag team.
Yeah.
Like clean, mostly clean.
Yeah.
So.
But you know what's funny? Before we get to CG Wolf and Terrell, 2 questions that were asked here. They should send the LWO to Evolve. Answer: they already did. Episode 23 to 27. Yeah. It was a little bit. They had fun. They left. Cat guy still here. And the second question is what happened to the Team PC guys? Braxton Cole became too bougie for the other guys. Jax Presley disappeared. He's going to be on LFG tomorrow. I think tomorrow on Sunday. One of those 2 days.
Sunday.
And then Keanu Carver, once he went to NXT, he's like, "Who are these motherfuckers? I don't know them. I don't owe them anything."
Right. Yeah, he lost his memory on
There you
it
go.
all.
Yeah, exactly. Like we'll talk about Braxton Cole later. That son of a bitch. But CJ Wolf and Terrell, your thoughts on this match and the fact that Luca Crucifino did absolutely, if a match was based on percentages, 7.9%.
Yeah, he showed that he 5 points.
That's crazy.
He didn't do
He's
much
like
in
that
the
was a
match.
whole different person.
Right. It just
Like he don't even wrestle the same.
no, he didn't. He changed his moveset. I know that.
Oh yeah, he changed his
But how his
moveset to
character
absolutely
is-
nothing. He changed his moveset to right. He didn't do nothing, bro. Oh my god, it made me almost want to cry because it's like, bro, dude was dope. He was dang near the same wrestling caliber as Tony D'Angelo, if not rougher than Tony D'Angelo. And you telling me this man got in this match and did absolutely nothing but some stomps as if he had on Timberlands or something, and a lukewarm tag, and that was it, pretty much. Like, and then he didn't get an interest. And I feel like for me, with the way they was building him up, having them promos with Chewy,
oh my god,
I'm like, man, this dude better have a fire interest, bro. Absolutely nothing. Interest and theme music sets the tone for what a wrestler is. You get to know a person through promos and ring work, yes, but to set the atmosphere, to set the tone, like how Rhea Ripley said, when she sing her music, it makes her feel alive. Well, theme music and the interest awakens the persona of what the wrestler is supposed to be. Then comes in the in-ring work and all that, promos and all that, to add more to the character. But
I think you answered your own question. Nothing.
Exactly, man. You know what you need to do, Luca Crucifino? What you need to do is start a lawsuit on Evolve or do something. That's what you need to do. And you need to go, man, for real, man, Luca Crucifino, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. What you need to do is go talk to Big Coquito and get some of her energy, because you lost all your in-ring aura. Man, you don't even know what your moveset is no more. I don't even know what his moveset is anymore.
Man, just imagine a vignette with them two. Well, better yet, those live she does with him. Be interesting. But, oh my god.
That man had not a moveset. What was his moveset supposed to be?
Oh, no. His expectation was low. It was not. Get that matchup C-.
I wish a C- because I wish I didn't see it. Yeah, a C- because I wish I didn't see it.
It could have been a good match. It's just
Harley Riggins, Harley Riggs and Cam, y'all did your thing.
They could have did a good match. Yeah. Cam and Harley
Y'all
did
did
great.
your thing. Tate Wilder. I mean, he was doing. He had some nice spots, but I feel bad for Tate. I feel so bad for Tate. They did y'all dirty.
They did a Cunningham on him.
Yeah, they got
That's what I mean.
Max Abram ass whooping from the gauntlet on tape.
Yeah. He got beat up so bad he had to change his name for egoist. Before we get to hear these thoughts, every time you say it, I gotta press the button. Here are these thoughts. Your thoughts on the match and the fact that, again, all this hype, Luca Crucifino. Oh yeah, also there was a commentary. I couldn't upload it, so I'll say it here. Blake Howard says, ever since Luca Crucifino went to the desert a year ago, he came back a different person. Peter Rosenberg comments, yeah, when you have a, and then Blake Howard also said, oh, you know, when he had that interview with Chewy, we saw that he's a different person, really open-minded. Peter Rosenberg said, yeah, talking to Chewy will do that to you. Oh, fuck you, Chewy. Back to you, Heath.
Okay, so this is my only defense I have for Luca Crucifino. I feel like the Evolve HR department was going to drug test him that day. Because how do you play this character the entire time in your first match on the show, you decide to be sober? That mug I was never so mad that somebody wasn't high a day in my life like this. I'm like, why is he doing it? He comes out with the Evo MC Hammer pants on and comes out there and do that. It like I was like, this can't be the same guy we kept seeing in those promos over and over, laying down backstage, laying on the floor, being high with the baby. Like that was his whole character, and it seemed like they threw that whole character out in this match. And like what Terrell said, he didn't really have. He had like a default moveset. Like when you start creating the attire of your character in the game, you get tired. So you like they're gonna have whatever move they got, and that's what it felt like he did in this match. And for them to jump people and still lose the match at the end, and for Tate Wilder to say what he said later on in the show, like bro, we don't believe you no more, bro. you can't jump nobody. You got jumped. So what else can you do to prove anything at the end of the day? So I don't understand the match now. And to Cam Hendricks still wearing whatever he was wearing, I think he heard word that you know, kind of having booty shorts is what gets your attention for Aaron Rourke. So maybe he's trying to get his opportunity for a title down the line. So you know, I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at that.
What up, D?
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Do you want to be champ or not? That's the question.
So wait, so basically what you're saying is Cam Hendricks is
yeah.
When on never mind. He's no, never mind. He's not busting.
But yeah, at the end of the day, man, I was just as confused as you guys were when this whole match happened. This was a weird way to introduce Luca.
You know what? Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. No, that was all. I was
say,
confused about this. This is a weird way to introduce Luca. I was interested to see what his theme song was going to be as well. Like I wanted to see the camera kind of going like this, and then like this circular aura of being high and blurry and stuff, and him come out. He didn't do any of that. So
exactly, like know. Man, they could have did something. They could have had some crazy camera effects, man. Make it look like he off on a Molly or something. Just sell us.
Maybe
sell us
for the single match. Maybe that's the only defense I can give because I'm like
maybe he'll have a singles match in the future, but I doubt that. But by the way, you could have had the camera guy. You could have had the camera, not even the camera guy, the lights guy get one light and like put it on the apron, and then everyone's like, "What is he doing?" And he's just following that light going around the like. You could have done that. You could have had him. You could have had him lay on the apron, just lay down. Yeah. He's still holding the tag rope because he's still being legal, but he's just laying down just because he's like, I'm just feeling the vibe. Then someone out of nowhere, someone jumps over the railing and gives him a bottle of water. We don't even know who the hell it is. They just jump back and leave again. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's what you gotta do. Like this was the most disappointing re-debut ever I've seen in my life. You could have done a CJ Parker where you had like
do something, man.
Like, something.
Yeah,
somebody, take a bottle of baby oil and put it on them. Just spray him with a bottle of baby oil and have him amp up. What's in the baby oil? Oh my God, look at him. Oh, he's going crazy. Oh, what's in the baby oil? Oh,
I
Okay,
feel like
that's
they gave him a gimmick and they realized they can't go as far as they want to go with the character doing drugs as they want.
no.
And they're
They
like,
can let him fight Cyrus. He ain't gonna lose. Like, just do that. Sorry, Cyrus,
Hey.
you ain't winning. I mean, oops. Anyway, this match lasted 9 minutes, and I checked the time. The whole entirety that Luca Crucifino was in there, even with the thing, was only about 45 seconds. 45 seconds he was in the match, including the pin. So
what did he
even
do?
for
Like,
Evolve,
ring.
and that was it.
yes, no, when he jumped into when they tagged him, the time that he was in the ring and even in the pin, 45 seconds.
Dang.
45 freaking seconds. 7 minutes and 32 seconds for Tate Wilder out of a 9-minute match. Because he kept on, they were on the outside doing some. I mean, this is just sad. I love you, Evolve. Gabe Sapolsky, you're a master storyteller. This was not it for him. Speaking of what not it, Harlem Lewis with his mutton chops was just chilling in the back. He says, and this is the weirdest thing about being a heel and babyface. There is a term called tweener, ladies and gentlemen, which you can get in there, right? But the problem with this is that if you book it right, it's perfect. If you book it wrong, it's Roman Reigns with the back in the day 8 years ago. That was bad.
Big dog.
Big
dog,
exactly.
Roman
Big
Reigns.
dog arrived.
Oh,
Fuck
God,
you,
man.
Roman. Go kill yourself, Roman. I'm like, damn, that's not the way to go.
That's a little much.
This is my
Yeah,
yard.
that's
Now,
terrible.
Harlan Lewis says to Aaron Work, I don't hate you. I have nothing against you. And I told EOD, even after the back and forth on Twitter, even after what you've been saying to each other back and forth, you're saying I don't hate to each other. Okay, that's some bullcrap, but okay. I have nothing but respect for you. But Braxton Cole, I don't like your ass. You think you're all your privilege and everything was handed to you. My mom worked 14-hour jobs and I never saw her. I took care of my 2 brothers. I have an anger problem. That's just me. I'm just different. I'm like, why are you turning into a baby face? Like you're a tweener to Aaron Rourke. You're a baby face to Braxton Cole, and you're a heel to everybody else. How is that? That's the faces of Harlem. In the end, Harlem said, you know, I told EOD this. Oh, at the end of the match, you're gonna hear and then you hear Blake Howard, Evolve champion Harlem Lewis. I'm like, when did they record that? when was that?
Right.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
Now, continuing to the like I said, I want to connect all 3. Braxton Cole pops in. Braxton Cole says, you know, it's not my fault that they drove me to school every day, and the day I wanted to drive myself, they gave me a brand new car. It's not my fault that they gave me lobster whenever I wanted it, and I had the best schools and I had the best opportunities. Where I lived, I was expected.
It's not my fault, yeah. But it's not my fault that I had a DeLorean and went to the year 3085. Yeah. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
I love it, Terrell. He said this.
Did I do that?
It's the where I was born, it was expected of me. Where Harlem Lewis was born, you don't expect anything from that place. So I'm sorry, Harlem. I'm the perfect man for Evolve. I am the man for Evolve. And I'm like, okay, fine. Then we go to Aaron Rourke. Just all rave music in the background, just chilling. Look, Braxton Cole, I don't like you. I don't have to. I'm not even thinking about you because you're not even in my mind. Harlem Lewis, you keep saying I'm ducking you. You think I'm not gonna? I'm gonna beat Braxton and I'm gonna beat you, and you have to clock it. Period. So here are these thoughts. Your thoughts on the Harlem Lewis promo, Braxton Cole promo, and Aaron Rourke, and all of them were connected by time wise. Harlem said something, and then Braxton responded, and Aaron Rourke responded after those 2 talks. So good telling.
The Harlem Lewis thing was really strange to me because again, it always feels weird when he's cutting promos because it seems like every part of his promo when there's an Aaron Rourke rebuttal, he kind of like, yeah, we're not really talking about you, but the next guy, we don't. And I'm like, why are you kind of? He could have ruined your home. It's some stuff that he said in his story that I'm pretty sure you had long conversations with your girl about some of the stuff he was flirting with you about. So just off of that, you would think that you would have an issue with Aaron Rourke and the whole thing about his family. And I get it. It just felt very unnecessary, like you said, given the position he is as a tweener. Like, you know, it's like it's weird to want to try to buy sympathy from us when you're, and this is nothing against Aaron Work, when you're going against Aaron Work because you're the bigger person. So it's just like by stature. So it's like, why are you trying to get us to feel sorry for you? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand where they were trying to go with that. And then the Braxton Cole thing, he did, of course, what we thought he was going to do. It's not his fault he had lobster as a kid. It's not his fault. So I see the dynamic they're going there with the person who's raised with a silver spoon and the other person who went through a couple struggles or whatever the case may be. So all of it was cool. But again, the Harlan Lewis part was just kind of different. I'll just say that.
Okay. CJ Wolfie, Terrell, your thoughts on this? Also, by the way, Braxton Cole said, Harlan Lewis, the only thing that you ever did of importance was getting signed by WWE in 2023. And then they showed his hair all blonde and like all. I'm like, okay, ugh. I knew you were gonna say something, EOD. I knew you were gonna bring that up. So,
Yeah, he
your thoughts on
wrong.
that, CJ
Yeah,
Wolfie,
yeah.
Terrell,
Braxton
all three.
Cole wrong for that.
We don't bring that picture.
Braxton
up
Cole
there
is
like
wrong
that.
for that, man.
But yeah, Harlem's promo kind of it was going all right until you get to the part where he was kind of showing his like backstory of how he went through when he was growing up and stuff. Which it is kind of odd because you're supposed to be like a kind of twinner, heelish kind of character, but you're gonna be holding out some face displaying this here in your promo. But it was all right, but it could have been more sense if you was a face. But Braxton Cole Braxton Cole. But Aaron Ward, I like the his too. And I'm looking forward to see how this match is gonna turn out.
Yeah.
There's three different types of like skills in this match. So
three different skills and most importantly, three different backgrounds. You know, you have Aaron Rourke, he's the Evolve champion now, and I was bullied for being different. You know what I'm saying? But I came over the odds. Now I'm Evolve champion, and I'm the best diva walking around the locker rooms. That's Aaron Rourke mindset right there. He's a dime piece. He the best thing walking around there in his mindset. Then we got doggone Harlan Lewis. I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna be the one to win this match because I sold them drugs. I went to jail for trying to help my mama take care of my brothers and sisters. I did that.
I don't remember that part of the story.
I was in Jack City.
Then we got Then we got Braxton Cole. We got Braxton Cole. Yeah, we got Braxton Cole. Well, it ain't my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't kick no. It ain't my fault that I had to kick a baby in the audience. I did it for the paycheck. I come from a silver spoon anyway. If I get fired, I can just go back and get in my little Lamborghini and go to Miami Beach. Find me some hot chicks. Because you guys are too ugly to get one. Yeah. It ain't my fault that I look this good. It's not my fault that my dad was a lawyer and my mother was a doctor. Yeah. It's not my fault. It ain't my fault that I could afford a rare artifact and you can't get one. Yeah, it ain't my fault that I bought Michael Jackson's remains. Yeah, it ain't my fault that I bought his casket and put it in my bedroom. Yeah, I got the money to do it. Yeah.
What
is going on, bro?
My name's Braxton Cole. Yeah, my name's Braxton Cole. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault that I'm the CEO of WWE and Vince McMahon can't get a seat back. Yeah.
Okay, now that's crazy.
The remains of Michael Jackson.
What is he?
I love this show.
Michael Jackson bought Elephant Man's bones, so I bought his. And I own the Beatles. Yeah, I own this.
It's not his. We can go on forever. No, it's true. It's not my fault that I got a partial producer credit in the Michael Jackson biopsy. It's not my fault.
My name Braxton Cole. It ain't my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that I sing like Big Coquito. It ain't my fault.
Too much, man.
It ain't my fault Jada Parker CGI me in her videos. Like, anyway, okay, let's continue. Your thoughts on this?
Well, the Harlan Lewis part was like, it was cool and everything, but I'm like, yeah, okay, now he's giving tweener vibes. The fact that he's been calling out Aaron Rourke, but now he's like, oh no, I don't got no problem with you, I respect you, but he wants a championship. Then he went to his backstory and everything. I'm like, the tug on the heartstrings a little bit. So it's like, all right, that's not something that heel would do. But he said, but Braxton Cole, then he just kind of tore into him a little bit. Mm-hmm. And Braxton Cole, like I said, I still remember when you got put through the barricade by Jada Parker. But besides that, I like his part of it where they had the house, the mansion, and the scenery, and he had a green screen behind him this time. They said, "Get him out that dark room." I'm like, just put something behind the man. We know TV budget isn't all that. Just put something behind him.
Yep.
That dark room. So like he's like talk about like you said, it's not his fault. He had the lobster and shrimp, but he really got me when he said the biggest accomplishment that he ever did, that Harlem Lewis ever did was sign with the WWE. While his aspiration, they need him to be like champion and everything. He's championship material, so he has a different type of pressure than Harlem Lewis. And then you had Rourke. You're gonna lay them all out. Like Eric Rourke, I don't know. His promos are always, I don't know. They're always good. They're always funny to me. And he just looked like he
The word is sassy.
Harlem Lewis. He wants Harlem Lewis to try him. It's like he be coming after that man like some kind of way.
Aaron Rourke be feisty. Aaron Rourke is feisty.
Sassy.
But
that's what I call him.
If you gonna talk that talk, then you better be able to back it up because I'm gonna get you when I see you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Someone
else is sassy
at the end.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Harlem Lewis.
Clock that T.
You know, you have the forever champion. He's got like the forever #1 contender. Yeah, there's been so many people that had opportunities at that title since he became #1 contender. And technically, isn't he still #1? Isn't he still the #1
Technically,
contender?
he is.
He never.
Is he
really
like the
lost
longest
#1
#1
contender.
contender of all time?
Yeah.
Longest.
He's had it before Christmas.
That is a good question, though. That is a really good question.
Hey, you know,
Does it
for that bill
expire?
for
Like,
man
no.
now, they ain't trying to let him go out there. I'll be
expire.
pissed.
That man never got his title shot. His
Sure
one-on-one.
did.
He never got his one-on-one, bro.
I said this to EOD, and this is another Evolve fun fact. You guys know I listen to different Evolve reviews back and forth. Not that many people remember certain episodes of Evolve. Because again, we're in episode 57. It's okay to, but 2 to 3 podcasters that I listen to remember that Harlem Lewis is still #1 contender since December. Like, that's the saddest thing in the world. You can't remember episode 23.
Wow.
But up until December, you remember that Harlem Lewis is still like the ghost #1 contender. Like, ooh,
Since Christmas.
That's wild.
sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
But I will say also, Braxton Cole kind of crapped on Florida because Harlem Lewis is from Florida. I'm like, well, wherever you're from, you don't expect anything from there. I'm like, just say Florida, bitch. Don't say just where he's from. Just be honest.
What part of Florida is he from?
I don't know. Florida. Just be honest. That's the way it is, man. Florida. There's Orlando, and then there's everything else. Honestly.
Dang.
Let's get before we get to a match that was unexpected but kind of ironic. Let's get the first segment of Touching Grass with Nikita Lyons. This is a 90-minute video from her 50-minute live. And ladies and gentlemen, again, all I did was just press record and didn't even listen to this. We're all going to react blind together. Enjoy.
We're stimulated. All the time. Okay, this bread is also for my raccoons. I feel like I went grocery shopping for my wild animals out here. But I don't really be eating bread like that. Because that's how I've been we out here. That's part of how I got to the weight that I got back to, mind you. Because, I mean, I'm definitely stronger than I was before. But I was at this weight before moving to Florida. Pre-COVID. Because COVID gave a bitch a lot of time to eat. And stuff. And then I got injured and then I literally couldn't run or nothing. So, guys, these saved me. Okay? When you want a sweet treat or something, and this is not a commercial. I'm not being paid for this. My girl, Vicky, shout out to Vicky, put me onto these. They're called Drizzlicious, bro. Drizzlicious, they're like little, sorry. What is it called? Trauma's released in the hips, okay? Where's that remote? I want to turn this up a little bit. It's kind of like a little vibe right now. Can you hear that? Let me know if you can hear it. My sister put me on those. I love the chocolate drizzle. Yes, they're so good. I'm trying some new ones today. I tried this one.
Okay, hold the phone. Coach FCXW, how are you, sir?
Yes.
Coach. I'm good. How are you guys? Sorry, my mic was muted.
That's okay. Oh my god, we manifest this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the power of love right here, ladies and gentlemen. Since you're here, we can just kind of go backwards a little bit so we can get caught up. What are your thoughts on the Cam Hendricks?
All it took
Cam
was
Hendricks,
just to
Harley
put
Riggins?
Nikita Lyons on the screen and I appeared. You just had to put
Yes.
Nikita Lyons on the screen and I'm here. It's that easy.
I thought, well, I could have done.
Oh, yeah.
I could have done this.
That would work too.
Will too. All right. Quick. Pop it out again, Coach.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'll be right back.
That's okay. It's okay. Now, I did not expect Brian to be here. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be the best defense ever. This is freaking CSI. No, this is Law and Order. This is gonna be awesome. Now, Wayne jumps back in. Ding, ding. Now let's get back to this. Layla Diggs versus Callie Armstrong. 1 minute 52 seconds. Callie Armstrong versus Mason Holiday. 1 minute 12 seconds. You see a pattern here, ladies and gentlemen? The difference. Layla Diggs actually did some offense. A couple backflips and some Pele kicks, a couple good roll-ups. Also, before the match even started, Callie Armstrong was in the back and said, "Oh, you guys are laughing at me because I lost an eliminator. You guys think you're funny? Well, I'm about to be hilarious. Let's go." And she just destroyed Layla Diggs, except for the little offense. In the end, Layla Diggs was trying to do a moonsault to the top, knees to the stomach. I said this on the Evolve effect. I'll say it here. It looked like my beautiful girlfriend Cardi M when she has her period. Like my stomach period. Oh, come on, not again. Give me a second. There we go. Give me a second.
I popped in on a good time. What are we talking about?
Hello.
Hello.
There we go.
That did sound a little freaky.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is it my stuff again?
You can still hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Yes,
The echoes didn't make it no better.
Okay, All right.
Trying to adjust the mic volume. Give me a second. Here. No, you know what? I'll pop out. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me.
Well, so
Yeah, I think they.
what did you think?
Oh wait, no, I hear it now too.
I'm gonna see
Is it me? I can try and leave again if
Yeah,
you
it's
want.
Brian. It's you.
I'll try again. I don't know what's up today.
Do you have headphones, bro?
I'm sorry.
No, but I can try and use my mic. I'll put that in real quick and see if that works. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that works. Right, go for it. Okay. Do re mi fa sol la di. Okay, we're good. Now, back to the match. After the match, because she did the Cali connection for the 1, 2, 3. After the match, she called out Tyra May, and I love that this was a fight. Oh, you calling my name? Oh, what was that? Is that the food that Nikita Lyons picked? Nice.
Yeah, they're rice cakes.
Oh, cool. That's what she eats all the time. Good for her. Tyra May came out like a girl that just came out of the bodega and heard her name on the street. Like, you said my name. Why are you saying my name? I'm about to bust your. No, they just said my name. No. I was just chilling, watching ESPN, just drinking my 40. And this, no. Okay.
That is
So
40.
Thatcher comes out. Thatcher's like, no, we're not going to have none of that. The referees are going to get beat up if we call in more people, which makes, I told EOD that, like, yeah, if you brought in more referees, they'll just get all murdered by Callie and Tyros, and then you got to pay for that insurance. Like, look, you guys are premier athletes. They said in commentary that Callie Armstrong is the Omega, which I told EOD, like, it makes sense. Kendall was the Alpha, and Callie was the Omega. Like, the beginning and the end of Evolve. Like, you had to go through those two to kind of get the pass. So, next week, Tyra May versus Callie Armstrong. So here are these thoughts. Your thoughts on the match, the promo after, like the altercation afterward, and predictions of Callie Armstrong versus Tyra, which I'm going to call it next week, Alpha versus Omega.
Yeah, the match wasn't really a match. It was a dismantling, an annihilation. We actually get some offense in. I will agree on that, but not much to really say about the match itself. And you were right about how she came out like a girl who came out of bodega when she heard her name. She's like, "No, say it to my face. Say it to my face." But I'm glad that they did turn this into an official match, which obviously they're going to do. But this is going to be a really, really interesting match to watch between the both of them. I love that they started this during the gauntlet. They followed up on it, and that's just what Evolve does. It's consistent storytelling. It's something you get here that you don't get everywhere, and I like when they do that. So when it comes to the match itself, I guess I'm gonna have to have Tyra May still win, just because Callie Armstrong is officially in NXT now. So I don't know when that cutoff happens as far as the recordings of Evolve between her leaving to go up to NXT.
2 more episodes.
2 more episodes. Yeah, she definitely losing there. She don't need to win.
All right, Mr. Bryant.
Hey, is it working better now? Is it
testing? No, we're good. Yay. Okay. Before we get to CD Wolfie Terrell, Brian, what are your thoughts
on? I have a microphone on a glass.
Just put it on the glass.
Yeah, I remember that. That was my
just
first.
Just put it on the glass.
On my YouTube. Yeah. Now, Brian, thank you for passing by. We want to hear your thoughts on Mr. You know who, but we'll talk about that later. What are your thoughts on Callie Armstrong destroying Layla Diggs 1 minute 52 seconds and Tyra coming out, and they're gonna have a fight next week, the Alpha versus the Omega?
When Layla Diggs came out, I was so excited because I really like Layla Diggs. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get a Layla Diggs match. And then Callie Armstrong came out. I was like, oh no, we're not gonna get a Layla Diggs match. But that kind of sucked. I would like to see more of Mason Alden, Layla Diggs, like them actually wrestling and not just being fed to Callie Armstrong, because they haven't really had a real match in a while. But like, it's good for Callie Armstrong. I'm excited for the match with Tyra May Steele. I agree with you, these thoughts. I think Tyra May Steele is gonna win, and that's gonna be Callie Armstrong's send off. I didn't hear you other guys' opinion on that, so my bad if I'm not like giving you credit for it.
We just started with him.
Yeah, we're good first.
Okay, but yeah, I'm excited for a match. I think it's gonna be a banger match, and yeah, I think this is probably Callie Armstrong's send off. Hopefully, they don't do her like they did Joe Henry, but like, I think it would be a good way to send her off. Like, give Tyra May Steele a lot of momentum going forward, beating like the most dominant women on Evolve.
I mean, okay, CD Whoopi Terrell, your thoughts on that and the fact that is it not? I mean, it's kind of like Coach said it. Should Tyra do a Keanu to the Callie? Like, you're leaving, but you're leaving in a body bag.
Well, we're gonna say. Well, first of all, Coach, you never had to apologize for giving your opinion too long. That's never. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I just meant like I gave you these thoughts credit for something I said, and like I don't know if you guys said it too. That's kind of what I meant. Like I just bought it in, so I didn't know if you had their opinions.
Oh no, you good, bro.
It's all good.
But yeah,
it's all good.
I say Tyra May Steele should, like pass the torch. You know what I'm saying? We seen it at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, go ahead and you know what I'm saying?
To the next dominant woman on the roster.
Yeah, let Tyra May Steele look like the most dominant woman on the roster.
She can do it.
We know how they did her. They did her dirty with NXT. So yeah, man, let her be the new woman of dominance on Evolve. Let Callie Armstrong pass the torch. As far as with the match, I felt bad for Layla Diggs because Layla Diggs has gotten better. And when it comes to people improving, I would say she was the most improved in my book. She was the most improved female wrestler in Evolve because we've seen it, well, not in real time, but you know what I mean. We've seen it from the very first episode all the way up to the last match she was in, that she has definitely improved. But unfortunately, she just didn't have time in this match. First of all, Callie Armstrong came out. She wasn't dancing. This was Keisha. This was Keisha Armstrong, or as Alex likes to say, Karen Armstrong. See, she wasn't coming out here She was pissed.
Nah, she went all that dancing. She said she was gonna bust up, but they good.
And then she pissed off somebody else that I wish she did not say her name. But she did.
And she made the bust
And
up.
she was even more pissed.
I said, "Oh, you said my name? Come on, right in. Let's run it." I'm looking forward to that match, though.
Yes.
Looking forward to see that.
Yes. Also, little tidbit. Every time Callie looked at Mason, Mason like crapped herself. Mason was not that life. She was not having that life. I'm like, all right, I get it. You are not like, you are not ride or die. I'm gonna ride away. EOD, your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, first I gotta give credit to Layla Diggs because she got some more offense, and it's like I forgot it was some movie with the guy. I think it had like Mel Gibson in it. He just kept dying, and he lost so much that he finally remembered how to beat the lady. That's what Layla Diggs is. Eventually, you might be able to get Callie Armstrong because you just keep losing to her so much. You get a little bit better. It might take you 800 times, but you might get there one day. But yeah, Callie, she came out there on some other level. She was so. I don't even remember them laughing at her. I think they were just at a monitor, just smiling at a monitor last week during the gauntlet.
No, they laughed at
Like
her.
Michael-
They laughed
Like
at her, EOD.
Oh, well, they did
the
laugh at her?
moment that
Okay.
she lost, they laughed at her.
Oh, so she pulled the Michael Jordan and she took that personal. Okay. So,
Yes.
Oh.
she went out there trying to destroy this lady last. And like you're right, Mason. That's her tag partner. That's your tag. You're supposed to do something. I mean, if you're not going to interfere, at least throw in a towel or something. But Mason Holiday wanted no smoke. But then when she got the microphone, I was like, what's about to happen? Now, last week during the gauntlet, you had Tyra May Still and Callie, best of friends, worst of enemies, all in like one match. And now it just spoiled over. It's like, yeah, I know you hear me in the back. And then Tyra came up like, oh, I'm here now. So what's up? Type of energy. And I did like the fact that Timmy Thatcher came out. And when he spoke, even Callie Armstrong kind of stopped doing what she was doing and listened. So I like that he has that type of authority, which the other GMs on all the other brands don't have that type of authority, where they're just gonna just stop what they're doing just to listen. Tim Thatcher is like, hey, he can still go. I don't know if he'll go against a woman or whatever, but if he does, he can go. But yeah, I like the setup for the match. I do think that Tyra May still is gonna win because Callie Armstrong has gotten called up, and I believe the first tapings was the same night or about the same day that she got called up to begin with. So it's like everybody knows about it. So I think Tyra May still is probably gonna win it just because that's kind of what you do. Like you get somebody over on your way out the door. So.
And I feel bad for that because like I you know how Tyra's gonna do this. Like Callie's gonna do the Callie connection. Tyra's gonna realize like if I just shift to the side and connect to her hips and do a German, then she's done. And that's what she's gonna do. Like you can paint this in a freaking portrait and it comes out like that.
I think
but
Tyra
before
still might just grab her, like just.
Yeah,
like
she
a
might
wall.
ankle lock her. That's another way to stop Callie. Like you can't run if you ain't got
You
no
know what I
damn
thought
legs.
about?
That is
Y'all know
true.
what I thought about?
Yeah.
What if Callie Armstrong was going for the Callie connection, right? She's building up momentum just for Tyra May Still to hit her with a suplex.
Yeah. Grab her and do a body slam.
Yeah, like she does like the belly to belly.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you done after that. You what?
Give
Oh
enough
my
confidence
God.
for Callie to say, like, throw me like a rag doll. Like, are you sure? Yeah, throw me like a rag doll. Okay. Like, it would work. Like a German or just a belly to belly, but you got to make it believable. Like, the Callie connection has a whole bunch of flaws. It's quite powerful, but you can counter it in a variety of different ways if you know how to do it right.
Yeah.
Talk to Kendall. But
So the way
before we
Layla
get to the
Diggs,
next-
shoot, the way she sold that, man.
she's a better than the Skylar Ray girl that she almost scorpioned herself on NXT. Like I feel bad for her ass.
Yeah, oh my God.
Man, that's hell.
Yeah,
Like,
she did the whole ridiculousness logo. I was like, man.
But
You pulled that Shawn Michaels level of selling on.
I know, I love that. But before we get to the next thing, Coach, your thoughts on the tag match between the douchebag boys and Riggins and Tate
Douchebag
Wilder?
Yeah, no. Tate Wilder and Luca Crucifino got exactly what they deserved. Like, why would you attack Tate Wilder? I mean, why would you attack Cam Hendricks and Ollie Riggins before the match? That was so uncalled for. They never did anything to even justify this level of assault. They should honestly be fined and suspended because this just isn't fair. This isn't right. How can you
Dang.
allow stuff like this to happen in your arena? It's just unfair. So, them losing, they got exactly what they deserve. I'm very happy with that result.
Dang.
Oh
Fined and
my God,
suspended.
Coach, the diamond from
I'm ready to sign them papers. Sign them
Now,
papers.
also,
Yes.
now, also to go a little bit more back. What are your thoughts on Wendy Chu promo? Lady Luck beating her first opponent, which is basically the Evolve champion versus the ID champion, and Nikita coming out saying, "Nah, this is my chance. It should be my chance."
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with what Nikita is saying. Like, she did have she had the most eliminations, right? 3 in total, I
Yep.
think. Like, she absolutely deserves to be the first challenger. No disrespect to Lainey Luck, she's great, but like, she hasn't really done anything to feel like she should be the first challenger. Now, I love her. I just don't think they've booked her right. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I think it's probably going to lead to a fatal four-way match and not any one-on-one matches, which should be good. And also Sloan Jacobs is being pushed hard. I'll be right back. I just need to open the door real quick. My bad, guys.
Of course.
Uh-oh.
We can talk about something else right now. Now, after that, Tay Wilder is by himself in the back, and he's saying logical things, which is quite amazing. Like, it doesn't make sense for you guys to attack me on my bike, to attack me before the match, and then say that you're the strongest guys ever. That means you're scared of me. And I'm getting tired that I'm trying, like, are you guys mad because I didn't choose your side during TPC? Are you guys mad over like the stupidest things ever? Okay, I'm gonna keep my head on the swivel. You better damn sure keep yours. Now, here are these thoughts. Well, I want to say my thoughts first on this first. Like, I was saying this to EOD on the Evolve effect. In terms of the storyline of Tate Wilder, it makes sense. Whoever's booking this is focusing heavily on Tate Wilder. Luca Crucifino didn't matter. Harley Riggins and douchebag boy number 2 doesn't matter. It's all about Tate. So I understand why they're doing this. It's kind of like a weird redemption arc that he never really deserved. I don't understand why they give him a redemption arc or whatever. But what are your thoughts on the fact that he's still going to go after the douchebag boys, even if he knows he's going to lose?
He's one of those guys that don't want to accept the loss. I feel like that's just, it's almost like a manhood thing where it's like, I can't let y'all keep coming away with a win. You jumped me on a bike on security camera. You had me and Luca Crucifino sitting upside down backstage on the ground. You
that didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
It wasn't. They didn't do that.
They didn't do that. Okay,
do that. That was AI Gemini or ChatGPT or whatever. That didn't happen.
Okay, that didn't happen. And then they lost. And then imagine how it feels to jump somebody and still lose the fight. So that in itself is already like a double loss in the whole situation. So even though what he said in context makes sense, it's just that you can't come off as convincing saying, if I get my hands on you for in a fair fight, whatever, after you've already beat them up before a match happened. You had every opportunity to beat them up. You still couldn't do it. So I do like the consistency of the story, but within the context of who we're talking about, I'm kind of interested to see where this even goes. Like, is this going to go to like a complete heel turn some way, or what are we doing here?
Okay. EOD, your thoughts, but before you start, Peter Rosenberg did bring this up, and I kind of forgot about this until now. Peter Rosenberg said in commentary, it would really suck for Tate Wilder in terms of, like, metaphorically, it's like standing up to the bullies, but then the bullies beat your ass. Like, even Peter Rosenberg said it. So, EOD, your thoughts?
Well, no lies were detected in that statement. But yeah, the promo, it was a good promo. It was at the wrong time of the show. Now, if you would have cut this promo before the match, I'd have been like,
yeah,
oh, okay. But you jumped, like Harry Thought said, you jumped them and still got your ass whooped for like the entire match. So, what he's on that Jada Parker, Kalani Jordan energy. Oh, I lost? No, I didn't. We're going to keep this feud going until I win. It looks like at this rate, it's going to keep on going because I do think Tate will win in the end. Maybe on a one-on-one match. Maybe it's gonna go through Riggins first and then Cam. But like right now, it's not. It's not it. Like the bullies got their way with Tate, and the way it's like the way Tate lost. Tate,
Yeah.
you were in the match the majority of the time. It was getting whooped the majority of the time. You had a little offense here and there, but for the most part, you were getting wrecked. So it's like I get the fact that you don't want the feud to end, but maybe they might just be bored of you. It's like, okay, we beat you up enough times now, and we're just bored of it. So yeah, but like I said, good promo. Just I wish they would have had it sooner before the beatdown. So
If he gets jumped again, I don't feel bad for him. He asking for it now.
yeah,
No one feels bad for him after that. I mean, honestly. I mean, shout out to Not Lost in Japan. He does not like Tate Wilder. He's gonna smile when he makes a review for the couple days that comes out right now. CJ Terrell, your thoughts on this Tate Wilder promo? He's going after the douchebag boys again.
Man, my thing is with Tate Wilder, that boat then already sailed away, man. You got whooped, accepted.
Yeah.
Move on, Tate.
Got nobody to help you with this already. You had just Luca, but look how that turned out.
Exactly. Like you want to sit up here and talk about how somebody knocked you off your bike. If somebody knocked you off your bike, why you didn't sue nobody then? Not because it didn't happen. You a liar. You need to get a touch of reality. As a matter of fact, Tate Wilder, you need to touch some grass with Big Coquito and go get your mind right. That's what you need to do. You lost your aura. Don't nobody want you no more.
Keep him away from the heater.
Even Cardalla moved on from you, Tate Wilder. Even Cardalla moved on. She don't even like you no more. I don't know if that's true or not, but you lost all your aura.
No, it is true. It is true. She moved on. She likes the pretty boy Romeo and the pretty boy Tristan Angels. Like she even said it. Like I'm sorry, baby, I love you, but I'm like, yeah. I'm like, all right, I get it.
All right, Tate Wilder. So yeah, she did move on. You a lame now. I hope you understand now.
Yeah, he really should move on to something else now. That's pretty much done. He been feuding them for a minute, so yeah, it's time for something for him to do.
Right.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. Coach, your thoughts on the promo?
Honestly, I don't think I want to see this rivalry continue, but I would just like if every week, for no reason whatsoever, Cam Hendricks and Harley Riggins just beat the shit out of Tate Wilder every single week.
Dang.
He burst into the locker room, beat him up. Just not like the feud is over in like 6 months. They're not even feuding anymore. Tate Wilder is in NXT. They're still down involved. They just arrive, beat him up and then go on their way.
John Cena beat up Tate Wilder.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, the Good Brothers beat up John Cena.
Exactly. I don't know why Tate Wilder is still doing this. I don't know why Tate Wilder is still doing this. It's over, man.
He's a glutton for pain.
Yeah, I get it. Like I said, no, I trust the process of the story. Like he'll get his comeuppance in the future. I just don't know how. He'll probably get another partner, try again, and then like Luca comes back and like, dude, it wasn't me, it was you. Like you did, and you can look at it from this way. Like Tate Wilder, as much as he was a badass, he didn't really try hard enough to tag in Luca. He was always in the middle of the ring. He was always getting his ass beat. Like try. A couple times Luca didn't get hit by the other guy. But a couple other times he did. Try. Also, I feel bad for Luca. You didn't do anything. I still feel bad for you, dude. I still feel bad for you, sir. Do something. But
I would
also
understand. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go on.
No, I would have understood better if Cam Hendricks and Harley would have been the ones who attacked them before the match happened and cheated to win. Then I would have kind of understood more Tate Wilder's position on the whole thing. Like, okay, they cheated again. They attacked us again. So now I still have an issue with them. But you had an opportunity to get the first step in, and you still like at that point, it's over. Like if you cheat, you tried to cheat and still lost. it's over.
You know what? You can AI a whole bunch of things. Like, no, you can AI a whole bunch of things. They came in with kendo sticks. They came in with bats. They came in with guns, and they still lost. Like that's the saddest thing. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the main event, because we already did all 3 video packages together, and also we have to talk about Romeo Moreno. We did do a video package of talking about that he's from Spain, that he wants to be like the best high flyer. And they just used the match that he had with Tristan, all the moves that he did that were successful. and I actually watched it again, EOD, before we did this live.
Mhm.
They did cut some parts where he was going to fail, but they cut that part out. So they just used the halfway point, like, oh, he was jumping, and then they didn't show the part where he failed. Okay, that's kind of messed up. And he talks about si se puede, and then when he was tagging on a white board, and Cardiem's like, oh, that's cool graffiti, and I looked at it and I'm like, no, it's not. He made a elephant, he made a symbol 3, he made some little squiggly lines. That's not art. That's just like, I'm bored and I'm 5 years old. So we're gonna go around the board. Hear these thoughts. What are your thoughts on Romeo Moreno? They gave him video package number 1, possibly more.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can use.
Okay. Yeah, okay. It started going slow a little bit. Yeah, I thought it was okay. You know, when he said Si se puede, it kind of reminded me of that show from the Disney Channel called Gotta Kick It Up with the Hispanic cheerleaders. Because that was kind of like their slogan. You remember that? Yeah. But as far as the graffiti and stuff, I thought it was cool. I thought it was interesting. And the first person I thought about was Coach, because Coach was like, we need more luchadors and high flyers down at Evolve. So when he said that part about being the better high flyer, I was like, oh, okay. You know, this is for Coach. This is a love letter to Coach from Evolve. So I wonder what he thinks about this. But that's all I thought about it.
And then we'll go straight to Coach. Coach, your thoughts on the Romeo promo?
Romeo Reno can do nothing wrong in my eyes. I don't know why. I just like him. I don't know why you're so mean to him. Like, his drawings were good. He's like the best artist I've ever seen. So like,
I wasn't mean.
yeah, I like him. I think he's gonna be successful. All of his moves definitely it. I think you were watching the wrong match, Alex. So you should I don't know. Do you want to borrow my glasses or?
I ironically have glasses right now. I have them on right now.
He's practicing for that Max Abrams defense.
Oh, but yes, I am actually. This is great.
Oh my god. But yeah, I liked it. I'm excited to see it for him. He gives a lot of like baby face energy. It's just like, I don't know. It's probably something about his face where it's just like he seems just like a good guy. I don't think he can seem like intimidating or as a heel or something. And I don't know. I just like him. I feel like he has likable energy. So yeah, I'm excited to see him do something.
Okay, I get that. TJ Wolfie Terrell.
Yeah, man. Dude is dope. I like him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
seems pretty cool.
And his girlfriend is hilarious, by the way. But that's a different show. But yeah.
Who is different?
Wait.
Who's his girlfriend?
We're talking about Angel, right?
No, Romeo.
No, Romeo Moreno.
Oh, it's about Romeo. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Romeo. Romeo's dope. I would like to see more from Romeo. Yeah, I like to see more from Romeo. My bad. I was thinking about something totally different. I thought
You talking about Tristan Angel? You talking about that?
Yeah, I was talking about Tristan
You
Angel. Oh,
talking about
yeah. That's my dude too. But yeah, Romeo was dope. I would like to see more from him though.
Yeah, it's interesting to get wrestling from Spain, being knowledge on here and stuff. So yeah. I'm looking forward to what he gonna do more on Evolve. That's a good vignette that he gonna put on there. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to say breaking news. Dorian Van Dux is NXT bound. He's gone from Evolve.
What?
So,
Great
and sad. It's a bittersweet ending.
Yeah.
Like, we just got you. You had one great match against Gaul, which technically in my mind you lost. But either way, okay. Before we get to the main event, which is going to be a very interesting match with someone that Coach vehemently hates. Let's see part 2 of Touching Grass with Nikita Lyons. This one is based on her weight loss.
Coming at me with the dumbass questions, respectfully. I appreciate you, but enough with the external temple, right? Okay, I had all that ass, but honestly, a lot of you didn't even deserve all that ass. First of all, so there's that. Second of all, I know I'm going off on y'all, but shit. Shut the hell up and focus on what really matters. Your girl's been healthy and good for over a year. Almost 2. So that's enough of the bull crap, okay? I will not hesitate to go off. Why? Because my throat chakra's open. That's what that means. So all you nasties that are like, oh, what she mean her throat chakra's open? What it means is I will not hesitate to clock you. Okay? So I think...
Tell them.
Let him know.
Oh my god! Shout out to
Tell
Nikita.
him.
Oh my god! Let's get to the main event.
Talk to him.
I
Yeah,
do
well, let's
again.
get
That's
to it.
positive affirmation for everybody. The whole posing at the end, I'm like, yeah, she's just crazy. I love her for that because she's just Harley Quinn.
Yeah, something that my mom loves to say. Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yes, and 52
All
minutes of
y'all
damned if
nasties.
you don't. Yes.
They're gonna find
Um,
they're gonna find some reason to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? I can
Yeah.
even go
Yeah.
into Gucci Mane's situation. Gucci Mane,
Oh,
they mad
God.
at him because he made a song about, Pooh Shiesty or whatever, admitting that he was robbed. Oh man, you a snitch. Oh, why you do that? Why you do that? But then if he would have killed the man, they would have been like, oh, you stupid. You just threw your life away. Oh my God, why you
Yep.
had to kill him?
Yep.
Damn
and
if you
damned
do,
if
damn if you don't.
You're right. You're right. You know who damned if you don't? Brooks Jensen versus Cappuccino Jones. Brooks Jensen comes out
Oh.
from Alabama, Bama. Mr. Cappuccino Jones
There were
is from
four.
Coffeeville.
There were four bams.
No, there was three.
It was like bam, 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 bama.
Oh,
I
you're
heard
going
three
back
and
to the
then
four.
was
My
bam.
bad. Damn,
Yeah.
I love your details. Thank you, Coach.
I know.
Mr. Cappuccino Jones is from Coffeeville, Kansas. Mr. EOD made me, just kind of inspired me to find this button when Byron Saxton came out with his beautiful blue suit. So shout out to Byron. This is the EOD's idea, not mine.
Tiana Taylor.
They did. Before the match even started, Cappuccino was putting the rope on his hand, and Brooks Jensen attacked him. Jones took a fatal swing at Java before handing off the fan. After that, the referee backed him off, secured the other end of the rope to Jensen's wrist, and called for the bell. Jensen immediately wrapped the rope around his fist and clocked Jones with it. He took a swing at him with the cowbell, but Jones ducked and started giving Jensen a taste of his own medicine. They got into a tug of war with the rope, with Jensen being on the floor and Jones in the ring. Jones forfeited the tug of war and dove through the ropes onto Jensen. They brawled onto the floor for a bit. I remember Jensen kind of went under the ring and kind of dragged them in. I'm like, oh, cool. They did a Shiloh move where they're just dragging you into the ring. That's pretty cool. After that, when that happens and he hits, Jensen hit Cappuccino. Jensen went to freaking, by the way, the VIP section, Mike Abrams, Jakari Ball, and Santi Rivera. 2 out of the 3 are shirtless, just chilling out there. And they're also wearing pants. Jensen's pants have been in NXT ladder matches and cage matches. He said that. This is also, in a fun Evolve fact, this is Jensen's 15th bull rope match in the history of his wrestling career. So that's a nice little fun fact. When they went to the VIP section and talking all that crap, and then Cappuccino Jones jumped in and did the rebuttal, Max Abrams jumped out of the VIP section and started thrusting next to Cappuccino Jones. I say that again, Coach. Max Abrams, unprovoked, jumped over the railing and started thrusting next to Cappuccino Jones before the commercial break. After commercial break, there's the back and forth to Cappuccino's and Jensen. Cappuccino grabs the cowbell. I said this on the Evolve Effect on the Wrestling Super Fandos Network. Cappuccino Jones legit hit the cowbell on Jensen's elbow, and he was like crying like a bitch. He's like, ah! And then he hit him a couple times. He hits. No, it was. I went back. Like he looked at the ref and said, "Ow!" Oh my god, it was wild. At a point of the match, Jensen took off his boots and hit Cappuccino with the boot, said boot, and throughout the whole match, wrestled with one boot on. That's very impressive because you're off balance automatically because you're wearing cowboy boots. I like that. Back and forth, Cappuccino Jones. We'll talk about that in a second. What's his name? Leon Cooper. We'll get that in a second. Cappuccino Jones grabs the cowbell, hits him in the ankle, hits him in the body, hits him in the head. They go back and forth. Jensen is trying to win. Cappuccino Jones tries to do the Froggy Brew elbow. There's no one in the pool. At a certain point, Cappuccino Jones is on one side of the ring. Jensen's on the other side of the ring. And they said in commentary, why is Max Abrams acting like Cappuccino Jones' manager? It's a little weird. All right. They zoom in on the cowbell. You see Jensen trying to go for the cowbell. You see a beautiful white loafer with white pants. Huh? They zoom up and they see Max Abrams stepping on the cowbell. Jensen says, and he mouths off, "What are you doing?" And even commentary saying, cowbell's legal, rope is legal. What is Max Abrams doing in here? Oh, he was maybe helping Cappuccino Jones. He grabs the cowbell. He looks at Jensen and he mouths the words, "This is my time." Turns around, clocks Cappuccino Jones, jumps out of the ring. Not really jumps out of the ring, just goes to the side. Jensen's like, "Oh, cool, free candy." Jumps on top of Cappuccino for the 1, 2, 3. And then he slithers away like a snake. Now, we'll get the post-match in a second. We'll get the post-match in a second. Mr. Hear These Thoughts. Coach, you're last for a reason. Hear these thoughts. Put that out there. Put that out there. Hear these thoughts. Your thoughts on the match up until the 1, 2, 3. No more.
Don't go past that. Okay, I thought it was a pretty good brutal match. I actually one of the few, and it makes sense why they keep making Brooks Jensen have these type of matches because, like you said, this is his. You said 15th, cowboy match or whatever they call it, bull rope match.
Yep. 15th
yeah, so
in his history.
15th. Okay, so he loved these matches. But yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting, especially like when he pulled Cappuccino Jones under the ring and pulled him over to the other side. I thought that was like some horror movie type stuff going on there. And but yeah, it was pretty brutal. Like that I was gonna say that part where you talked about where he got hit in the elbow with the cowbell. I was like, I know his funny bone is going crazy when that happened. I couldn't imagine. But yeah, pretty crazy match there.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Mr. EOD?
Yeah, the match to me was really good. I do think the right guy won it because Brooks Jensen's had a couple of these matches so far involved and hasn't won any of them. So eventually he had to win one. But I thought they did some innovative stuff. I think there was like one spot where Jensen was like outside, and then it was almost like a tug of war. And Cappuccino used the momentum to like leap out the ring. That was pretty cool. And the cowbell on the elbow, that was crazy. And Brooks wrestled with only one shoe on. Yeah, but this was a good bull rope match, I thought. And let me see, ended the end of the match with the loafer. I thought that was a good camera shot of the loafer on the bell. So nice little cinematography going on there. I like that. But yeah, overall, like I get the match like a B. Like I really did like the match. Wasn't an A, but it was a solid match.
Okay. All right. CJ Wolfie Terrell?
Yeah, I think the match was pretty good. And leading up to the end of this match, I was very happy about the guy in the going on the other side. And decided to hit Cluck Cappuccino head with that baby. Yeah. I was like, finally, you embracing it. Finally, you embrace. Really?
I was happy, man. I was happy. The match was definitely, it was a cool match. It was a beat.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Hey, Max did what he had to do. He did what he had to do.
I'm glad he did.
Yes, indeed.
That was a pretty good, like a B match. I'll give it a B.
And Brooks Jensen, I guess that's like his specialty. That's like his special. It seemed more like a gimmick match, but it's so much that I would have done with Brooks Jensen, but not everybody, some people just book the way that they book. I don't know, but man, we got Max on the dark side, man. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, man.
Well, let's discuss that. Coach FCHW on YouTube, which you can check him out and subscribe. What are your thoughts on the match up until the 3 count?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the match. Like Terrell said, I like the idea of this being like his specialty match, like how Lola Vice has the underground match, this being Brooks Jensen's specialty match. I will say though, over time, I don't like Brooks Jensen yet, but I'm definitely not as hateful of him as I was like a few months ago. I'm slowly starting to be like, okay, he's all right. He can be like a lower mid carder on Evolve. That I can buy into him as that. But yeah, the match itself was great. The ending was fantastic because like Max Abrams did what he had to do. He saved Evolve by doing what he did. So like we'll talk about that in a second.
Okay. Okay, that's one way to spin it. Okay,
Oh,
all right.
wow.
I guess you watched the Devil's Advocates movie with Al Pacino. Now,
That's a good movie.
after the match,
You're not right.
Mr. Abrams is beating the crap out of Cappuccino Jones. Throughout the whole match, even in commentary, they said even Jakari and Santi Rivera are telling him come back to the VIP section. You're not supposed to be in the match. They slide into the ring. They say, "Hey, what are you doing?" He's like, hey man, main man energy, main man." He actually says main man energy. I don't know why he said that, but I was like, it's kind of weird. But he said main man energy, and then he looks at each other. They all look at each other like Spider-Man memes, and then they start beating the crap out of freaking the Cappuccino Jones. Then from the heavens and from Mount Olympus, it's Gaul comes in, and he's doing the "This is awesome." I'm like, and then even someone in the crowd, I'm like, why are you doing that? This is not awesome. What are you doing? He slides in. He's like, yeah, man, this is the dummy. He actually says the dummy to Cappuccino Jones. And I was telling EOD on the Evolve effect, I'm like, this feels like a PTSD memory of what the PC guys did to him. He's like, ah! Yeah. I'm like, oh no. They all look at him. All three of them, like, hey man, what okay. But Max is smiling. All of a sudden, you see It's Gall look at the distance. Hey, who's that guy? What? CJ Valor comes out of nowhere, just hits him in the neck. I will look back and watch it again. They stomp on him. Then on the dead bodies of It's Gall and Cappuccino Jones, the new faction is born. Ladies and gentlemen, exclusively, we know what the name is. The MOG Squad. It's basically Undisputed Era, but bodybuilders, if you understand wrestling. Let's start with Coach. Coach, what are your thoughts on Mr. Max Abrams after the match beating up Cappuccino Jones, and then after the fact beating up one of our favorite treasures of Evolve, It's Gall?
Okay, first off, all of you cannot be upset at Max Abrams because all of you have been saying that Cappuccino Jones is going to turn heel, especially you, Alex. You said he's going to be Dark Rose Jones. So you all agree that he is going to be a bad guy. Max Abrams, he listened to us. He saw that was happening. So he just decided to take actions into his own hands and end it before it could happen. I'm on a big screen.
Oh, I thought you was putting. Was you putting Coach on the big screen? Because I mean, he got to give the documents to the people. He got to serve the documents to the people.
Oh,
All right, serve it, sir. Let's go.
House.
Yeah, he got files. Yeah. Coach got all the files. Yeah.
Anyways, like none of you can say that didn't happen because you all agreed he needed to turn heel. Max Abrams just saw that. He decided, let's get a bunch of rookies together and let's end this. Yep. Let's put the strongest people we have and let's end this super villain known as Dark Rose Jones. And at the same time, he was even helping It's Gal. If It's Gal just joined them, he would have never evolved as a person. Now they kicked him out so that he can go on his superhero training montage, go on his own and figure out how to be a successful wrestler on his own. He doesn't need them. See, he's just helping everybody. So you guys can't. He's not a bad guy. He didn't turn heel. He just did what's best for Evolve. He's doing what's best for business.
Oh, don't worry, Coach. I got you.
This is the best lawyer back and forth. I love this for. All right, I'll say my thoughts in a second. CJ, will be your thoughts on the post and It's Gal being destroyed, and the fact that if It's Gal would have been in the faction, he would have been the Ric Flair, just saying random stuff, having fun, and just going crazy.
Yeah, more likely. But I kind of surprised me when they jumped them. I was like, oh, okay. So the other guy come in, they all forming this new group of new guys. I was like, okay, I'm cool with this. Like I'm happy. He embraced it. Now we're gonna see what they're gonna do. Lay on the future, baby. Another bandit project, kind of like heelish, like fashion they have there to run the place. They go end up running the face, and then Mason probably Max going to end up going at the Evolve title. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that promo. I hope he said something about that match between PC and the ID guys.
Yeah.
He better say something about that for sure. And afterwards, when they stay and say acknowledge him at all. So I hope he said something about those two parts there. But yeah, I'm at for it. I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, Coach, you writing that down? You wrote that down, Coach?
I don't need to write it down.
Yeah,
I have all Max.
Yeah.
I have all the lore in my head.
Max. Max. Max was suffering from very bad PTSD. He felt neglect. He felt neglect in that match when they had Team PC go against Team ID. Yeah. He put his life on the line, and he did not get a Purple Heart for it. He didn't get no type of recognition. He didn't get no celebration. He didn't even get a pat on the back. He didn't get and all he needed was a hug. That's all he needed. He just needed a hug. You heard the crowd. What about Max? What about Max? The MOG Squad. Do you guys think the MOG Squad will ever align with Birthright from NXT sooner or later? Nah, because the reason why they together is for two different things.
I don't know about that.
The reason why they together is the reason why they form their factions is for two different reasons. So I don't see it. But yeah, Max, he was crying that whole night. That night stuck with him.
Yeah,
he was struggling.
He hurt.
They got him running around with this doggone mask assailant. That's not teaching him nothing. Lindsay Dorado was not teaching him anything. He's a horrible locker room leader, by the way.
Oh my god.
But anyway, long story short, Max did what he had to do, and he snapped. He snapped. All he needed was a hug and a thank you. Thank you. That's it. But the icing on the cake, though. And I was waiting for it. I was like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? And when his music played,
that man with the gyrate,
he did it. He started dancing.
He's still doing that guy.
Yeah, he's still doing it.
Shaking his hips and stuff. Like, okay.
Look at little HBK out there. Okay. Yeah. I like it.
On top of the dead bodies. Which is even sad.
On top of the dead bodies.
Yeah,
beat their tail. Beat their tail and then dance.
Dancing right in front of him.
Huh?
Hold on, wait. Say that again.
Wait, hear these thoughts. I see you have files in your hands. What are you? Are you also going to be a lawyer?
I'm your defense lawyer. I got you.
Okay.
We'll get there.
I got you.
Before we get to EOD, I want to answer that question too. We said that, like, do you think the MOG Squad? Because again, it's true. The MOG Squad is just ID people that think it's their time. Like the Birthright are like, oh, we're all destined to be here because we're Nepo babies. If they make Undisputed Era into the MOG Squad, which they should. You ain't got them in NXT. You ain't got them in the WWE. Make a 4-person group. You got the Tank and CJ Valor. You got the good tag team in Santi and Jakari, and then you got the head guy in Max. He could be the talker. That's the best freaking group you got right there. And guess what? Adam Cole, point up and said, Adam Cole, baby. Now Max Abrams is just thrusting. 2026, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we do now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let him run it.
Max. We love you, Max.
EOD, your thoughts on again, I'll say my thoughts at the end. Go on.
Okay. I thought the ending was pretty good. I kind of, at first, when I first saw them in the VIP section together, it was like, weren't they just feuding last week? So I already knew some shenanigans was going to happen.
Let the man, but stop thrusting, Terrell.
Sorry.
I didn't think Max was going to turn him because he did jump over the ropes and was acting like a cheerleader for most of the match. And then when they had the camera shot of his little loafer on the belt, and then the fact he started beating him down. Then Ball and Santi came out acting like they were going to stop him. Then they all smiled. They proceeded to beat down. And poor Gal found these dudes, sort of, but not really. But he put them together, and for all his troubles, he got beat down too. And CJ Valor, I didn't see that coming at all, like him joining the group. But it was a good move. He laid out Gal, then the thrusting. Max Abrams be thrusting for his life. I don't know if he's got some relative on life support, and like, look, if you don't thrust, we turn the switch off or something.
He tried to get the air pregnant.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, this is not even PG-13. I'm like, come on, man. You all over their lifeless bodies.
Man, shout out to Eric. Man, shout out to Alex Wright,
It
man.
was so good. It was so good. But
Oh, that's funny.
yeah, I like.
He
I
gave
like
us
the
he gave
segment.
us that he gave us that thrust for all of us. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh
Yes,
my
and now he's
God.
officially a heel. Officially, so.
Well, coach is saying no, so we'll talk about that in a second. Here are these
Coach
thoughts.
likes heels. That's what that is.
Yes, sir.
Coach likes heels, but also you can look at an apple and say it's an orange from the perspective of the person. Here are these thoughts. What
Yes.
are your thoughts on this post match?
I thought it was a very interesting ending, but I want to do what I was hired to do. I would like to call Coach to the stand. How you doing, Coach?
Oh, okay. I'm here. I'm ready.
Well, I got to ask you a quick question just to make sure you're telling us the truth. What color is the sky?
The sky is
Yes.
blue.
Okay. So, majority of this podcast, as long as I've been here, Coach has said that Max was never heel. Now, in defense of Coach, he said Mike Cunningham wouldn't turn heel. Am I correct, Coach?
You're correct.
I'm correct. Okay. Mr. Terrell, my question to you. Are you familiar with the process of cloning human beings?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Yes. All right. On Evolve episode of yesterday, we did have a heel turn, but the man in question was not named Mike Cunningham. His name was Max Abrams. So,
Yes.
is there a possibility that we have a cloned human being that did turn, that in fact makes Coach correct about the fact that Mike Cunningham did not turn heel, but his clone is actually the person that turned heel yesterday? Is there a possibility of that?
Well, there is a possibility because when you clone a person, the memories of that person does go with them at a certain extent.
Malfunctioning. It was a malfunctioning clone.
Malfunctioning clone.
Yeah.
So we can say that definitely was not Mike Cunningham in the ring, but a clone of Mike.
Yes.
He wasn't born with sense of sensibility. He was
There you
born
go.
with extra horniness.
I think I saw this episode of
just-
Star Trek.
Okay,
The
so
William
Yeah.
Riker duplicate.
yeah, you're right, EOD. You saw this episode. I know where that's where I got this from. So, in fact, Coach is right this entire time. Mike Cunningham never turned heel. Max Abrams is a whole new person. The thrust is a little different by a couple inches, so you can tell that is not him in this ring, in this faction. So, Coach, you have been right this entire time. You guys have a good night.
He's right though. He's right though. No, you're right though. Like I damn, you're right.
Yeah.
I will say this PW Torch final thoughts because I want to say this real quick. Then I'll say my thoughts on the match. This was quite a show closing angle with the twists and turns. Obviously, they're heading towards a Jones Gal team up, which I find intriguing. Which is for me too. Like seeing Cappuccino Jones and It's Gal together. It's like Schwarzenegger and then Chris Rock. It just not really. Both men are highly entertaining in somewhat different ways. It looks like the new faction of ID talent was born this time in the role of heels. With the absence of Vanity Project, there's an opening for a new heel faction. They did a good job of highlighting the three wrestlers involved in the next week's main event, and even they said it. I'm not a big on the prospect of Wendy Chu picking the underwhelming Lady Luck as her first challenger. Also, let's not forget Xena Sterling. I want to put that out there. So let's get to the post-match. If we go off the clone technique and then we base that off that, then yeah, sure, Coach is right. Mike Cunningham technically never went heel. He was questionable in certain aspects, and you can use that on a thesis in college, sure. But Max Abrams, which is just thrustomatic, man. Yeah.
That would explain the reason why Lindsay Dorado kept looking at him funny.
Oh,
yes.
Because it wasn't him.
It's making sense.
Like, that makes even more sense. During the promo when they were in the gym, that was probably Max Abrams in disguise. Like, because that was before he changed his name. He was Mike Cunningham in that promo, and then he popped out like, "Oh, I'm Max Abrams now." Like, no, something between last week and the week after, you got cloned. They swapped you, and then you think you're somebody else. That's what I think happened. But
they pre-installed Lindsay Dorado's moves into Mike Cunningham, but he started to malfunction when he was like, "Hey, you got to teach me those moves." So they're like, "Oh, we got to put Mike Cunningham 2.0 in here with the moves already pre-installed, and we're gonna call him Max Abrams."
Yes, which is a weird
what it is.
corn name. But I will say this: if you make a four-man faction, which again you might need a woman in this faction, but that's up to debate. But a four-man faction, sure. You gotta if you make them like Undisputed Era, sure. But if you're gonna make them a tag team in certain factions, you gotta put a tag team battle and Evolve. Sorry. You have to. You have to. Whether you like it or not, you have a lot of people in Evolve, make them tag teams. Like where's High Rise?
Is Tyra May still ID? No, she's PC.
I think she's
PC.
Yeah, I think she's PC.
PC.
Okay, never mind.
All four of them are ID.
They could pull a DX, like have the 4 men and have the 2 women, like when they had Chyna and Tori. There wasn't necessarily a tag team, but they was a part of it. You know, that was
part of
it.
Yeah.
That's
X-Pac
cool.
and
I like that. I like that. And the answer, the thing about this future for the next year or 2 years, once they leave Evolve, and if Birthright, I'm sorry, not if, when Birthright's going to be an NXT for the next 2-3 years, then them and the ID will be a good storyline. People that are Nepo babies against people that think that, oh, it's our time. We're the hungry sharks. We don't care if you're second, third, fourth generation. We're the new people that need to jump in. That will be a faction for NXT for the next year that would work. But for now, Coach, I was gonna, talk about you in such a way because you can't defend the Joker when he shoots the president on 4K. But if it's not the Joker, if it's a clone, it's a clone. I'm okay with that. And the MOG squad. This is gonna be the most weirdest. I kind of want to know how they're going to make the music for this. Is it going to be 70s? Is it going to be all raunchy? Is it going to be all 4 of them thrusting? Because I hope not. And who's the heavy? Who's the heavy? Who's the talker? Who's the tag team? We get to figure that out. But the real question, are we excited or not excited for a It's Gal Cappuccino Jones team up before we get out of here? Hear these thoughts. We go around.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see how they mesh together. Because at this point, Cappuccino Jones is obviously really pissed off about a lot of stuff. So I like to see the 2 people pairing together with 2 completely different personalities where Isgal isn't really this super serious guy. He's just a character. And Cappuccino Jones is probably really pissed off by everything that's going on. So to see the chemistry between the both of them, I think that's going to be very, very entertaining if done well.
Okay. EOD, your thoughts on that? And by the way, It's Gal hates coffee, so he'll just probably switch coffee to protein shakes without the cappuccino knowing.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting, and maybe It's Gal can get the rub a little bit because like I said, I think he's only won 1 match, so now he's in the actual feud, and I guess the Max and It's Gal team up is not meant to happen since they basically switch roles in this arc. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting with It's Gal and Cappuccino Jones. I don't know how that's gonna play out. If It's Gal's gonna have to humble himself a little bit, knowing that he's not. Knowing that he's not. So,
sorry.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And, I guess somewhere down the road, I guess it could lead to Cappuccino. Actually, we need to have a one-on-one with It's Gal and Max and Cappuccino and Max. We need to have that at some point. So, I'm looking forward to it.
I like that. That would be a nice little triple threat for the title. So that'd be cool. CJ Wolfie Terrell, your thoughts on the It's Gal Cappuccino team up, which we're gonna get.
It's interesting. They'll look for seeing how they gonna do it, especially the vignettes they gonna end up putting on with them 2, which is probably be hilarious. To how It's Gal gonna be with Cap, but it might be an interesting tag team. So yeah, it'll be something.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. It'd be something different for both of them to do. I feel like this could have put It's Gal in the face bracket, even though I still feel like he's still gonna be, a butthead, how most people would say. But I think it'll be comedic in a way where people will actually love him, even though he is a jerk. As far as with him not liking coffee, I understand, he don't like coffee, but it's just with me and CJ, man, Chelsea be researching stuff, be putting me up on game. I be putting her up on game. As far as with like, you know, different things, as far as with like our health and stuff like that. So I'm gonna use this for a good example, so I can just go ahead and get it out the way. So like Matt Cardona, they do these things where like celebrities go on this show and they try different foods from the US and the UK. And he had to try this coffee, and then he had to try it from the UK, like their version of like the most popular coffee, but it was actually like a beef broth. And the beef, he went crazy. He was like, "This is actually good." He's like, "What is it?" He's like, "Beef." And he looked up the nutrients and everything. He looked at the ingredients and all that. He's like, "Man, look at all this protein." He was like, "It's like all this protein in this cup. I'd rather drink this beef broth than to drink coffee. I'll drink this." So Cappuccino Jones could introduce him to protein coffee or like protein. It's like, wait. You telling me that they have coffee with protein? I have to see this. You have to show me this. And like he drink it.
Oh God.
Well, I'm not as a coffee drinker, but I'm only drinking it because the protein is in it. Like, you know, like a protein, mocha protein shake. Like they literally have these things, and that'll like open him up to drinking coffee as long as it have protein in it. And he can also talk to like, well, you help me, so I can help you. I can take you to the barbershop to go get a haircut. It could be like an ongoing joke.
No, man.
About hair. Like it could be an ongoing joke about his haircut.
Okay, I like that. Now, Coach, your thoughts on the It's Gal, and again, they could do a montage where they're like, okay, I don't like coffee, but I'll try a little bit of your coffee, and It's Gal goes into like a meth like induced just like tear of the gym, and then it's
protein coffee is a real thing, by the way, y'all.
Huh?
It's a real thing, by the way. Protein coffee, that's a real thing.
I believe you.
Oh yeah.
They'll probably do that. They will probably do that for the montage when they're gonna have it. Like, okay, let's compromise protein coffee. Oh yeah, and then you know then It's Guy will pass out somewhere like a baby position because he doesn't really. But anyway, Coach, your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I'm excited for this duo. I think it's like a very interesting clash of personalities, and that's what makes it interesting. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with them. I think this is possibly the best tag team they've had lined up since Jamar Hampton left for It's Gal, because they've tried a bunch of different people to team them up with, and I think this is possibly the most exciting one yet. But yeah, I'm up for it. I'm excited to see where this goes. Ooh, and we lost EOD.
Oh, he'll be back. Okay. He was the one I was gonna ask him. Oh damn, my bad. Okay, I guess we're in final thoughts. Final rating of the show, Coach.
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 episode. Like usually a Brooks Jensen episode would get lower simply for his appearance on the show, but like I actually enjoyed this main event. The match was fun. Everything that happened after the match was fun, and the rest of the show, I really enjoyed it. I think it was a great episode. So I'll give it a A.
Okay. CJ Wolfie Terrell, your final thoughts?
This episode is definitely an A.
Yeah, I give it an
A. The show was, really good. Besides, Layla Diggs getting squashed by Kelly Armstrong, but the way that she sold the Kelly connection was crazy. I loved it. Mm-hmm. And as far as with Max Abrams turning heel, I was telling CJ that it felt very nostalgic. It felt like something in the early 90s. It just had that feel. It just had that feel to it. It just felt very old school, like an old school heel turn. And that's something in WWE I don't think I've seen in recent years. Like a heel turn that made me feel like, whoa, like, oh my God. Like it felt amazing. It felt very old school.
It did. I love Gabe Sapolsky for this reason that he's booking the story. This is based again, but I did say this to him. I don't know who the cameraman is. I don't know who the cameraman is there. I don't know the cameraman team, but everything about it was just nostalgic. Mm-hmm. And I love y'all. I Evolve cameraman, camera staff. I love y'all. I love you. We love you. And his wife. Oh my god! But I did love the show. Hear these thoughts? Final rating of the show.
Sorry.
Final rating.
Final rating.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it kind of glitched out a little bit on my end. Yeah, I think I give it a hey, man. This is a great show. Just like you guys said at the end, that ending of the show was like really, really shocking. I had a couple people watch Evolve for the first time, and they're like, "What happened? What happened?" And I'm like, "You guys missed all the build up to this moment. Even honestly, you can even include the whole Team ID versus PC situation because not just the fact that Max Abram turning heel, it's like who he turned heel on, his own, basically his own teammate for the most part, and that's what made the moment more shocking. And it just goes back to what Alex said before, and he's like, "This seems like NXT before it got into black and gold, and this seems like something that happened around that time in NXT history, where we got this shocking heel turn that felt very old school. It was very rewarding, and it makes you very intrigued to see what happens. And to have it happen at the end of the show with the cliffhanger makes it that more like enticing to watch the next episode. So I think that heel turn has got a couple people I've talked to wanting to watch Evolve for the next episode as well, which is a good thing. Part of me feels like, not to be on the negative side of it, but more so like I love this for Evolve, but I'm scared of when it gets popular, when people start to get onto it. That's the part I'm like, I hope they don't try to appease the other people when they come around. But I think this episode just shows, why you should love and watch Evolve. It's an amazing show. It's amazing how they put things together, and you can really tell that they love and reward the fans that watch it on a weekly basis.
Okay,
I feel you on that too. Oh
yeah. No, go on.
I was going to add on to that. I don't want the product to get messed up, just because the people that's actually watching it from day one, I feel like they appeasing to us because we get it. We get why everything is happening the way that it is because we've seen it from day one, versus a whole bunch of people that start catching tune with it or giving it a chance. They come in, and we know how people think nowadays. People act very entitled for some odd reason, and they just don't like stuff for some odd reason. So they come in and start infiltrating. Then I don't want people to feel like, oh my god, I gotta switch up. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Even with Dante Chen, I forget it. Anyway, but yeah, I don't want them to feel like, okay, we gotta book the show different. We gotta do something different. People are starting not to like it. No. Those are infiltrators. Yo, day ones, we're still enjoying it.
Yeah.
We still enjoy it. Don't change nothing. Y'all doing an amazing job.
Yeah. And it goes back to that guy that me and Alex, we commented on this video. Not that I have an issue with the guy, but just kind of like that mentality about the product for people who don't really watch the show. And I'm not trying to gatekeep or anything, but just their mentality about the show when they're not really watching it and then trying to appease those people, it's going to take away, because Evolve is, and we all know this, Evolve is a very unique show. Very, very unique show. This is not like any other wrestling promotion, not even watch right now. And we get it for the free, and it's only 1 hour long, and it's so easy to consume. The product is good. The storylines are always consistent. This is a rarity in professional wrestling nowadays. And, the worst thing you can do is try to appease other people with things that they see in other, because what they'll do is like, okay, you're used to seeing this on the main roster, so we want to keep those people around, then we got to do what they're used to seeing. But that's the thing that makes Evolve unique, is that they don't do what we see on the main roster every week, and that's why I love the product.
Because
can I ask one comment? Oh, sorry.
No, go on,
yeah,
go.
We've seen a company try to appease a fan. We've seen a company try to appease people before, and that was Volition.
Oh yeah.
People for some odd reason started finding out about Saints Row, and they crapped on Saints Row 1 and 2. They crapped on Saints Row. Now look at Saints Row. All because they was trying to appease a fan base that didn't respect it. But the day ones, we was like, no, it's not a GTA clone. It's actually things that we can do in this game that we can't do in Grand Theft Auto. Don't change it. And what did they do? Saints Row 3 came out.
Got goofy.
I remember that game.
And the creator, and even the creator of Saints Row said it. I didn't do anything past Saints Row 2 because when they told me that they was changing my game, I left. He didn't want to see it. because that's his baby.
Yep.
The staff of Evolve, this is your baby. You got to take care of it, and we're going to take care of it with you. Don't change it.
Please don't go crazy, because we don't need
All right,
the crazy.
yeah. What did that comment say? You said there was a comment that said something about Evolve. I didn't catch that.
Oh, there was a video that me and Alex commented on. This guy that was talking about Kylie Armstrong and how she's never she's not gonna
is that the one you guys posted on the group?
Yeah. And again, I don't have any issue with the guy. It's just that when people find things that are new and they kind of discuss about it, then they start to rip it apart without really understanding what's happening. Then other people come around and they start to do that too. It messes with the product, and then people are like, okay, we got these 20 people that love the show, and then we got 100 people that's waiting to get into it. Let's switch up for those 120 people. And I'm just like, please do not do that. Make them adjust to your show. Don't adjust to them.
Yeah, it's like what I'm doing with AAA. I'm not going in and complaining. Like, there's a lot of stuff I don't understand at the moment about AAA, because I'm like only on my 4th or 5th weekly show. Like, I'm trying to enjoy what the show is as it is. I'm not trying to watch a WWE clone. I'm trying to watch something that offers me something else. So, like, if you don't like that, go watch what you already enjoy. Otherwise, just don't come and invade new stuff.
AAA is good too.
Also,
No,
also
good.
too, Undertaker is he's been booking AAA, by the way, ever since they partnered with WWE.
Yeah.
He's been the one booking it,
and it's been great though.
Yeah,
it's been good.
Like,
really good.
Undertaker has done a dang good job.
Apparently, in the promo of LFG, they're showing that Undertaker is booking AAA, so we might get like a little sneak peek and how he's booking AAA through LFG Sunday. I'm gonna try to watch that on Sunday. But back to this, ladies and gentlemen, we're still live. We are still live, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
Final. That's quite all right. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. Here are these thoughts. Tell them where they can find you.
Here's thoughts. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. That's about it.
Okay. CJ Wolfie Terrell.
You can follow my links on my link tree, which is linktree/CJ Wolfie 15. And you give me a good like and subscribe and check me out.
Oh yeah, man. You can find me at linktree/Terrell, or you can just look in the description of this video whenever it uploads, you feel me? And you can also check out me and my wife on For Real Love 15, which is on the YouTube right here. You know what I'm saying? The YouTube, right? Yeah.
You can find me on Coach FCHW on YouTube or Brian FCHW on Instagram, and that's pretty much all of where I am at the moment. But I will try and be more active on other places soon.
Of course. You can find me on PWF Wrestling, and I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers on Rican Reactions, RICAN. I also do a shorter version of Evolve with EOD 33 Wrestling Hub. You can find him on Linktree, EOD 33 Wrestling Hub. I know he's not here, but I gotta promote his stuff. Check us out on Wrestling Super and Friendos, where you can find us on Spreaker. We do have an audio version of this show. It's on the WWE Evolve post-review podcast. Check it out on Spreaker specifically, and for now, every episode that comes out here goes on audio over there. I want to give a shout out to everyone that enjoys the show. If you don't like it, too bad. If you like it, we're at episode 58, 59, 60, 100. We're going to keep going until it goes to either USA, Sci-Fi, or wherever the hell it goes to, or Netflix at the end. Stay healthy. Stay happy. I got to press this as quick as possible. We get It's Gal giving us a shout out to the PWF podcast. And remember, if you don't like us, eat an egg.
Oh boy, he's got a fresh spray tan. He's looking like $1 million bucks right now. Guess who it is, dummies? It's Gal. With a massive shout out to the PUWF crew. We're talking Terrell, CJ, For Real Love, EOD Wrestling, Coach FCHW, and Cardi M. Oh yeah, you guys have been covering WWE Evolve since episode 1, and much more importantly, you've been talking about me. It's Gal. Every single week. Smart move, dummies. You know greatness when you see it, when you smell it, and right now it smells like mint condition. No competition. Oh yeah. I was also asked to rank Shui Martinez on the Studometer. Am I seeing right? Listen, I looked at Chewy, I looked at the charts, and the starter meter doesn't even go that low. So Chewy is not even in the books. But I want to thank you guys for being fans of It's Gall. And don't forget, you got to keep it lean, keep it tight. The abs are blazing through the night. Oh, yeah.